you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Hey there, Mr. Eric here. Such a beautiful day today that I thought we would do a little story time. The sun's out, the sky couldn't be more blue, and this week we are celebrating National Library Week, which began on Sunday, April 19th through Saturday, April 25th. Now, the theme for this year's National Library Week is Find Your Path at the Library. Although the physical spaces of most libraries are temporarily closed, you can still find a library space from home. You can access electronic books, virtual story times and crafts, and other services as well by simply visiting the Cerritos Library website at www.cerritoslibrary.us. All right, now we're going to go ahead and read two books that talk a little bit about the difference between good manners and not so good manners while visiting the library. And I'm really excited to read this next book. It's one of my favorite books, and it's called If You Ever Want to Bring a Circus to the Library, Don't. And if you look closely, the word don't is in all uppercase letters with an exclamation at the end. So she means business when she says don't. Don't ever bring a circus to the library. But I thought maybe we can share this moment together and see exactly why she does not want or think it's a good idea for you to bring a circus to the library. And the author is Elise Parsley. All right, now if you look closely, their bookshelves here, they have a sign that says you can do anything at the library. The other sign says find some fun, find a library. So if you say anything at the library, some people might take that seriously. So you have to be a little bit more specific. Because if you don't want to bring a circus, you might want to add that on there, except a circus, right? Okay. If you see a poster that says you can do anything at the library, it means you can sit and read a book and use your imagination. It does not mean you can bring a whole circus. She's ready. She has a cannonball there. She's ready to be the little ringleader. She has her train set. If you set up your circus anyway, the librarian will remind you. Don't let it get too noisy. You'll tell him that it's okay and that you know all the library rules. This circus will be safe and fun, and you'll only use your inside voice. Cross your heart. There's her little circus tent. She's ready to go. She's ready to perform. You'll start by wowing the crowd as an acrobat. You'll leap and you'll twirl and you'll balance on one foot. Then you'll do it again, only this time on a high wire. Look, she's balancing on a high wire. It's pretty amazing, all while holding a little umbrella. And she has some hula hoops too. That's pretty amazing. It's impressive. You'll leap and you'll twirl and you'll tell the audience to please hold their applause because you can do anything at the library except clap. Because clapping is too noisy. Next up, your clown act. You'll ask for a volunteer from the audience to smash a pie in your face. You'll give your silliest look. And she'll wind up, looks like she's ready to throw the pie. That's when you'll surprise her with your spare. You'll have to remind the audience not to cheer. This is a library after all, and you can do anything at the library except clap and cheer. At intermission, you'll hand out concessions, peanuts, popcorn, egg and cheese sandwiches. Sounds delicious. Only get this, it turns out you can do anything at the library except clap and cheer and hand out concessions. And look, boys and girls, there's even a sign there that says no food or drink. All right, you didn't want to do this, but you'll have no choice. You have got to dazzle this crowd, and you'll do it as the amazing human cannonball. She's in the cannon, she's ready. She's brave too. You'll clip on your helmet and warn everybody to stay back. Then you'll count down from 10. Now let's count down from 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's gonna happen? Just so you know, if your cannon is a dud, you'll hear a kid say, boo! You'll start to shush him because you can do anything at the library except, boo! That's too noisy too. By now, of course, you'll wish you were sitting and reading and using your imagination instead of leading a circus. By now, you'd rather be scraping off some gum from chairs than leading a circus. You will have to think of something quick before the crowd yells. For you to just go home. Well, here's what I would do if I were you. Nobody wants to be told to just go home. Let's see what she comes up with. Okay. Look for a way to distract them. She's trying to help. She's trying to distract the librarian. You'll read about the 3 billy goats, and the booing will stop. You'll read about the hungry old troll, and the smiling will start. You'll begin shouting, "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" And... Ba-boom-ba! Whoa, there she goes! When they least expected it. Ah, bam, no! Boom, pew! And the crowd cheers. Yay! Except now, there's a mess in the library. All the bookshelves, they're all knocked over. That's when you'll know it's time to take your show on the road. Yeah, if you ever want to bring a circus to the library, don't. It's way too noisy. And look, guys, they've updated their signs. Their poster now says, you can read a nice, quiet book at the library. Find some fun, find a library. The end. I love that book. See, now we know if you bring a circus to the library, it's too noisy, and we have to remember it's important to be courteous to other people who are at the library studying, and making too much noise can be a distraction, as well as for yourself. When you go to the library, it's important to stay focused and doing the work that you're there to do, right? And if you ever have a question, you ask the librarian, and they'll be more than happy to help you. But this book series, there's 4 total books Elise Parsley wrote in the Magnolia Says Don't series. One is called If You Ever Want to Bring an Alligator to School, Don't. If You Ever Want to Bring a Piano to the Beach, Don't. And If You Ever Want to Bring a Pirate to Meet Santa, Don't. And of course, the one we just read, If You Ever Want to Bring a Circus to the Library, Don't. It's a great book series. I definitely recommend it. Now, we're going to go ahead and read another book that talks a little bit about good manners at the library, and I'm really excited to introduce that book. So let's go ahead and read that one next. All right, the book about good manners at the library is called just that, Good Manners at the Library. Now, the book is written by Gloria Santos, and it's illustrated by Lorna William. Okay, so they're going over to the library. That's the library right there. Let's see what they do. Looks like a beautiful day, too. The library is a great place. I go there with my friend Tara. They're on their way. I like to read books about dinosaurs. Tara wants to learn about sports. Tara asks the librarian where the soccer books are. She thanks him for his help. There's the librarian. And it's always polite to say thank you after they've helped you. We take turns reading out loud. We use our inside voices because remember, we're in the library, and as I just mentioned a second ago, there's other people around you studying, so we have to remember to use our inside voices so we're not distracting other people who's trying to focus. Okay. When we're done reading, we put away our books. Sometimes there are crafts at the library. Today, we make bookmarks. May I please use the crayons? Tara covers her mouth to sneeze. Achoo! Bless you, everyone says. The librarian gives Tara a tissue. Remember, she uses her arm. She does the little vampire. To sneeze. Helps from spreading the germs. I sign up to use a computer. Everyone gets 20 minutes. It's good to share. I push in my chair and look for Tara. Tara is looking at books again. So many books, sometimes it's easy to get lost in a library. Tara finds 10 books about basketball and 10 books about swimming. She brings them to the librarian. "Excuse me," she says. "Time to check the books out." Looks like Tara likes sports. I help Tara carry her library books. Tara's mom holds the door open. "We can't wait to visit the library again." And before you know it, it'll be time to come to the library again. The end. All right, boys and girls. So remember, it's very important, as we mentioned, when you're in the library, to be respectful of other people around you, to always say thank you to a librarian that might have helped you, or a friend. If you're trying to get through the line, "Excuse me" is always important to say to someone. But yeah, that's pretty much, good manners at the library. And then also just stay focused. If you want to participate in any programs, it's always important to ask a librarian any questions that you might have. It's never silly to ask any question. Always ask questions if you have any to the librarians at the desks, okay? But this has been a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm going to leave you with a little ABC National Library Week, If You're Happy and You Know It song. So that's next. Thank you guys. And have a great day. And remember, continue to stay safe. We miss you. If you're happy and you know it, read a book. If you're happy and you know it, read a book. If you're happy and you know it, pick your favorite book and read it. If you're happy and you know it, read a book. A and B is for Amelia Bedelia, who didn't see the cat in the hat. So she wrote it in her dork diary of a wimpy kid, and she met up with her friend Eloise. They both talked about a fish in a tree. They wondered why giraffes can't dance. They talked Harry Potter, sang the Itsy Bitsy Spider, and they heard a little thing about jellyfish. They both played with their little bad kitty. They walked into a land of stories. Macy big, Macy small, noisy Nora, that is all. And they met a little mouse named Owen. They found themselves a pizza mouse, who was quicker than a cricket in the house. Llama, llama, red pajama, snip, snap with his mama. Now he thinks he's the tale of Despero. Underground crawls around a very hungry caterpillar, found by their mom who has x-ray vision. Now Amelia, Bedelia, and Eloise now wonder if this yesterday was on Beyond Zebra. If you're happy and you know it, read a book. If you're happy and you know it, read a book. If you're happy and you know it, pick your favorite book and read it. If you're happy and you know it, read a book.